The twin consorts are the 11th encounter in the Throne of Thunder. Let's start off by mentioning that the two bosses don't share a health pool. The first phase of the fight is called the Darkness phase, which is initiated as soon as the fight starts. During this time, we will be fighting Lulin for 3 minutes. Lulin has a few tricks up her sleeve. Moon Lotus places a flower at a random location in the area. This will send out clouds in different directions. Touching one of these clouds puts the individual to sleep for 5 seconds. Cosmic Barrage will be channeled for a few seconds before spawning some stars on the floor. Those stars will choose a random raider and chase after them, dealing damage in an 8-yard radius and knocking players back. The stars won't target any melee, only range. So players need to spread out to avoid damaging other raiders. Beast of Nightmares will summon a Beast of Nightmares. This will fixate on the tank. The tank who is fixated is the only one who can kill it. If anyone heals the tank while that is on them, then the healer will receive a stack of corrupted healing, which is a dot that deals decent damage. So only heal that tank if he's about to drop. During this phase, Suen, or the Fire Bitch, will also make some appearances to cast a few moves. The first is Tears of the Sun, which is channeled and deals raid-wide damage. The other ability is called Light of Day, which is a nuke that is used on an unlucky individual, and it deals damage in an 8-yard radius. You should all spread out anyway because of Cosmic Barrage, so you won't really need to worry about anything extra. After 3 minutes, then the Daylight phase will begin. This is when Suen will step into the ring for 3 minutes, with a little help from Lulin. Suen, believe it or not, will also be using several abilities. Suen will still be using Light of Day, so stay spread. Flames of Passion causes Suen to charge a player, dealing damage around the target and knocking them back. Immediately after the move, the boss will leave a trail of fire behind her. Fan of Flames is a stacking debuff that is used on the tank, which increases fire damage taken by 25%. This will require a tank switch at 2 to 3 stacks. Blazing Radiance is a buff that the boss uses on herself and also deals damage to the raid. The buff increases her fire damage done. When Lulin shows up to the party, she will use a few moves. She will cast Ice Comet every 20 seconds. This has projectiles land on a random player's location, dealing damage to everyone hit. So obviously healers need to make sure everyone's near or at full health when this drops, because it does hit hard. If Suen comes near the comet, it will drop stacks off her Blazing Radiance. So the tanks will need to tank the boss next to these comets. Being near the comet will also slowly damage the comet. Any players near the comet will gain Icy Shadows, which reduces fire damage taken and reduces attack and casting speed. Look out for part 2.